The left is the original character design for Goku, and the right is what we got for Dragon Ball. So in anime and manga, and any sort of creative project in general, it's quite common to go through iterations of your character designs to learn what works. Maybe your editor has some feedback. Eventually, you're working towards something that feels final. And so today we're going to be going through popular anime characters, their before and after. This is a thread I found on Twitter, and we're going to be reacting and analyzing those character designs and how they evolved. Damn, so this is Itachi from Naruto. On the left is the original design, on the right is what we got. The original design reminds me of like a thug that breaks into your house that you kind of forget about because they had some screen time in an OVA episode. But I don't know, he's got the Toji fit, so maybe he could pull it off. Anyway, his design is nowhere near as memorable as the new design for Itachi that we got, partially because the Akatsuki fit, the hand coming out of his cloak is kind of freaky and eerie. His Sharingan is a little bit eerie, and also the way that they have their headbands cut at the top makes it quite clear that they're rogue and that they've been exiled from their village. So I think that this Itachi new design is not only representative more of his character, like as basically a terrorist in the Naruto world, he's also more intimidating, and he's also more memorable than the character design on the original character design on the left. So now we're looking at One Piece. The original design for Nami looks like it's making her a little bit more masculine, almost like she's an engineer. She's missing some body parts, and she's having a giant axe there. The thing is, with the original trio, who was Luffy, Nami, Zoro, you already kind of had Zoro as like the masculine guy who uses big weapons. Not big weapons, but he uses weapons, right? He's the masculine guy that does melee stuff. And so, looking at it now, Nami feels like she kind of conflicts with that. You don't really need two people on the same team out of the main three characters to be doing the same thing, right? Being the tough guy of the squad. So I think I actually like that they made her more feminine, since she's kind of like a navigator robber type of character. Like it fits, how she looks here. Like they couldn't have done that if she looked like this. This would have been like more engineer. This is more navigator, right? And so I think it fits kind of the type of character that Nami is a lot better, while also not like stepping on each other's feet in terms of like the different characters that already existed within the main cast. I will say this is pretty cool though, the original design. So for the most part, the My Hero Academia cast looks pretty similar, except for Deku, who had his hair covering over his face. It looks like his name was also Yamikumo originally. I think it's really hard to make a shonen protagonist look really like determined when you're covering half their face with their hair, because a lot of the determination look actually comes from the eyes. And I get why Horikoshi might have wanted to cover the eyes, because it makes him look a little bit more timid. But I think at the same time, the new design, which I'll flash on the screen here, manages to capture that same level of timidness without sacrificing half of the character's face, which is needed for those determination moments when they're announcing their goal and that kind of stuff. I'll do a part 2 if you guys want more. Let me know in the comments.